Hello, this is the Estate Executor Management application, and the screen you're opening to when you open the application is the video help screen. These are tutorials that I'm adding for each screen during the application design. There will be additional ones in here. There's one in here just to start. If you want to run the videos that are in here, you just click this start sign over here, and what it'll do is it'll change the screen where you'll see the additional videos that are available to you. At the top of the screen, I indicate that this screen to run needs the internet connection. That's required. We will be discussing the app navigation here in a little bit on the next videos, but primarily what this does is it gives you a popover and it lists all the screens that are in the application, with the estate assignments being the primary screen where all the data is put in, and more popovers are used to show each screen for all the portal screens that are in here. This is the main screen where you enter data, edit data, and add different information in text boxes and graphics and video if you want to do that. Okay, so this application, if you click it here, it'll keep the video within this area on this application, so it's inside the application. This is for the iPad and the iPhone only. If you're on the website, on the actual YouTube video, you can go to the link to that and watch them there. Or if you're on the Mac version or the Windows version of this application, you can click on this Show in Browser, and it'll pop up the browser for this screen and allow you to look at all the videos. On the if this is required, say for example you're on a screen and you need to log out of the application, for example in a product like FMGo, but you don't have to worry about that unless we're using this in FMGo, but it needs to be added to the application so you have the access to get out if you need to and quit the application. The logout button is only on the main screen. Okay, one of the next things we're going to be looking at is a thing called Estate Reference Websites. So let's go there. What this does is the estate's website information is used as an overview for all the things that you need to do for a life estate, or any of the things like wills and so forth, all the advanced directives that you may have to understand and how they work and how you document those, and have that paperwork included with your will and all the stuff that you're putting together for a, say for example, life estate. Now you don't have to have all that. You can create a will, but one of the nice things about a life estate, or a estate in for life as it might be called, you can go ahead and get provided information that will explain all that from this area. Now what happens is there's a drop down at the top of the screen that pops down, and it talks about life estates and the different things about these. These are all websites, trusts and estates, what is a life estate, Wikipedia, about the reference for executors, and it breaks down all the responsibilities and requirements for an executor, and will forms and stuff like that. Right now we're on the will forms screen, and it gives you all the things about how to fill out a will and so forth. And you can see there's quite a few websites in here right now, and there's additional ones you can add. For example, I'll explain how that works. If you are interested in other things that you didn't find within these areas, you can go out on Google, find websites, and copy the URL at the top of the screen that you see here, which actually links you to that site. And the way you do that is you copy it on your browser, then you come in here and click on this. You type out the description of the screen from the website that tells you what that website does, and then you paste the link in here. What that's going to do is it's going to make that link functional and put it on the drop-down list for all the different sites that you want to use. If you want to add a new site, what you do is you click on the Add New URL, and it'll make both these fields blank so you can add an additional linking website, and then you put the URL in again. To navigate back to the main screen, you click on here and you go back to the app main screen, and you'll see that it pops up the past video that we were watching or starting to watch, and then we'll also have the information, like I said, for the balance of those in here. Now I'll show you really quickly how this works. You can click on it, click on this, and you'll see how the screen changes. Now some of the things I want to point out here that are really important when you're using these videos is that you click on this gear, And when you click on the gear, you're going to change the resolution from 360 to 720. What that does is it makes the video that we're showing much clearer, and the text is more concise and it's easier to see. One of the other things you want to do is you want to expand the screen so that you can see the whole entire screen, so that when it starts the audio, in this video tutorial for the state assignments, you can stop it by clicking here. You can scroll across to make it stop wherever you want to go, so you don't have to look at the whole video, like 12 minutes and something. You may want to pick the area where you want to actually start it from. And when you let go, it'll show you the screen that you're actually going to be starting with as you go through. So if I keep on moving it back, you'll see all the stuff that's going to be coming in and how it's all used. Okay, to get back out of this screen, what you do is you click depresses it back down as far as the screen is concerned. And you also, if you want to, but I don't recommend it because you don't have to, you could click on the YouTube button up here and run it from YouTube if you wanted to. Basically, this is the start and stop button right here. So if I click this again, it'll restart the video. And of course, you could have it expanded out. Now, there are descriptions on the YouTube site that explain the information about the videos. In fact, if you click on that little arrow that I hit there, or you can comment yourself in this area. Now, on the YouTube videos that are online, there will be information that you can read about each screen and what the purpose of it is and what it's going to be doing when you're using it on the application. At the top of each screen, there's the name of the screen that corresponds to the pick list for the portal or for the popovers over here that'll open up that screen in this primary screen. And we'll talk about that when we get into the next videos. Okay, if you have any questions about any screen that you're viewing or things that doesn't seem to function the way you understand, the best way to contact us is to go back to the website for ontargetsolutions.biz, and that particular website has a chat. You can also send us emails. There are phone numbers on there, and there's also lots of information about the applications. If you go in there and you want to find out about this specific application, you go to the iTunes store and click on the link on the first opening screen on the website for the iTunes store. It'll show all the apps. If you click on the icon, it'll open up and then show you all the information that we put in there about this application. Now, this is the same application information that's on the iTunes store that is on the detail page. You can also use the detail page link to go to our website by saying, go down to the bottom left of the screen and click on the developer's website for support, and it'll take you to our website. Now, if you have any questions, please contact us. If you need support, support is always free for this application, so you do not have to pay any additional costs later on. You just use the application, and anytime you need assistance, just give us a contact on our website. Thank you.